Henshin a go-go, baby. What's good, guys? Yoku here, and all right. Y'all asked for it, so I'm gonna give it to you. Now, I have already performed the zero cycle, and I've done it a multitude of times to make sure that I could mostly get it consistent. I'm pretty positive at this point it's consistent, but the banner goes away, or not the banner. The MoC is going away, so I'll have to redo all of it, so I'm gonna do it right now. A lot of you guys, shout outs to y'all. You saw it in the beginning of the video. You guys are giving me a lot of advice, a lot of tips on how to zero cycle with the current format that I had. So I took everything that you guys said and then I wrapped it up, and we're gonna try it here today. Now, typically speaking, if we go in here and go inside my character, and it might take me a little bit. I have to read off all of the comments so that I know who I'm talking to. Asteria Summer, shout outs to you. You mentioned that if I take my traces to 8s, which I did end up doing. I didn't do this one yet because money, but I did take the ultimate as well as the skill to level 8. For those that don't know, I have all the other traces here. My relics, I got a really nice piece. Okay, I don't have it on this one, but I just want to let you guys know, while I was casually farming and burning some Trailblazer power, I got a really nice piece. Was it this one? I think it was this. I want to say it's this one because it has attack percent, speed, and crit damage, and I don't remember doing anything else, so I'm really positive it's this one, but it doesn't have crit rate like this one, so I didn't use it. Finally, right, I got some good boots. They were speed boots that had crit rate, and then they rolled into crit damage, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness. So we have that. Awesome. Next was from Blade Volts. Blade, you mentioned, and there was a lot of you. I saw everybody's comments. I tried to respond to them, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I was super tired today, so I just kind of chilled out until the nighttime, and now we're here. You mentioned that Grimro, which I know Grim and I talk about this stuff too. Grim mentioned, or you mentioned that Grim mentioned this was gonna be the better team, right? Bronya plus Tingyun, and then Laucha, or if you don't have Laucha and you want to hypercarry it, then you can go with Pela. The reason that I don't want to do something like this is because I feel like, actually, can you guys even see the reason that I don't want to do something like this? Yo, shout out to Ryder. That wasn't supposed to happen, but I don't want to do this because this feels a little too inaccessible, if you will. I understand that everybody is going to have, you know, Pela, Tingyun, right? Those are two valuable characters that we all recommend you guys get and pick up. Not everyone's going to have Bronya, so that immediately knocks this down, which means I would have to use Laucha in this scenario. And at that point, I might as well just replace Tingyun with Bronya. But if I didn't do that and I kept Tingyun here, or vice versa, I replace Pela with Laucha and I have Bronya plus Tingyun, it really feels like the double buffing doesn't help me as much. Not to say that it won't happen, but most of the, like, the average player is not going to have this because you still have this other side to worry about. So if you pack everything over here and then you don't have anything in here, and let's say you didn't have Bronya, but you had Laucha, then now you have to figure out what you're going to do over here. If you don't have Japard, because you can't pick that, you don't have Fu Xuan, maybe, you probably don't have Silverwolf or Seele or Blade. Like, there's so many different things. So I really didn't want to do something like that and then kind of spread that, like, oh yeah, man, I did it. Nah, I really just wanted to make it like this so that this is pretty fair to me, right? You have, and if I didn't have Bronya, I have Tingyun. I'll try it. I will say that towards the end of the video, we will try with Tingyun before it goes away. But as of right now, I'm not super keen on using Tingyun. Flame798 was also someone who mentioned for me to use a third support, in this case being Tingyun. But as I mentioned, I don't really want to do that. So we're gonna rock it with my standard team. This has honestly been my favorite team so far to be running with Jingliu. The second best team, or not second best team, my second other favorite team would be Double Ice Double Quantum. So Jingliu plus Pela, and then Silverwolf plus Fu Xuan, so that I could just kind of run Quantum Set and do whatever I want. Now, a lot of you guys were walking me through this, and so what I did in my the original, right, the previous video, I hit this thing. Now, there's two things that I've been able to do, and I'll show the builds after this, of course, but let me show you guys right quick. So I'm rocking, before the tutorial mission starts, before I was using the resolution of Shining Pearls. It's only level 40, but I didn't really care about the damage. I cared about the effect. But in this case, I want the 8 energy, okay? The reason I want the 8 energy is because I noticed that I was running into some skill point issues, which a lot of you guys saw, until I just ran out. So the way that I fixed that was basically doing that. And now I have ult. Then I pop ult here. Some of you said, don't do this, but I think it's better if I do. I'm not too sure if there was a reason why I wouldn't have done that. Now, normally what I would do is I would strike this thing, because you guys were saying use Pela's skill on her, the Ascended, and then she would have defense reduction. I aim for this so I can try and get the crit, and I never get the crit. Like, even though I'm at 49.2% crit rate, I never get it. But this blows up everybody, okay? So boom, now they have vulnerability. This is good. You guys were telling me a trick to use right here, but one thing that I noticed was that I don't want to burn my ult right now, because if I can save ult going into the next round, it works a little bit better. So I'm gonna Bronya boost, bring up Jingliu. She's gonna go for Getsuga Tensho. I'm gonna do over 50%. Boom, awesome stuff. I'm just going to stack up skill points now because I really want to go into the next wave with some good skill points. I do believe I'm also gonna get ult. Yep, I got ult again. And then now, because you see it at the top right there, the top left, I'm gonna go Jing, and then Bronya, and then Jing again because I have enough of the stuff. And so this should take it out with 1 slash. And now we can load them to the next round. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, bro. Now this, this is where I was making some mistakes. A lot of you guys, let me actually go through real quick. Rappy, I know you told me that I should have targeted the, instead of targeting the Lieutenant here, which is what I did before, you were saying to target the Ascended because Lieutenant was gonna die to the blast. I'm not super confident in anything adjacent. Anytime it says adjacent and there's like a little bit of a percentage, I'm never confident in that whatsoever. But something that was really, really interesting to me was what Noda64 said. He mentioned that I want to press my ultimate after Jingliu takes action. I was a little confused on this, not because of the wording, but because of what you said after. It looked like you were telling me to snapshot Bronya's ultimate with Jingliu so that it goes in the order up here. You would see Pela, and then I guess in this case, yeah, you'd see Pela, Bronya, and then Pela. Hypothetically, if Pela was Jingliu, which is why I was a little confused on that. But I'm gonna run it real quick so that you guys can kind of get an idea of what I was imagining, or rather reading and then imagining. So I would Pela ult, then Pela does her thing. I'm gonna basic attack right here. Jingliu is up next. So here is where I imagine what you were saying, because you said make sure that Bronya, like they're lined up right next to each other, so all across the right. I think you said to the left, but it's impossible for Bronya to be to the left after Jingliu goes. So I think you meant the right. So I would essentially do E, I would do 1, and then I would do 2, and that lines them all up just like that, right? Boom. Okay, so this should be what you were talking about, and this is what I've been doing since you mentioned that in the comment section. Once you told me to do this, it made things a lot easier because he gets taken out, and then she has, or he has so much of I guess a low amount of HP that I take this one out. And because I keep my order, I don't have to use basic attack with Bronya. Now what happens? Boom! Amazing. Amazing. Okay, and so we're coming up to the end here. I don't need to worry about the field. I tried it where I ran the field and like brought the field back. No bueno, not a good idea whatsoever. I run out of skill points and end up missing everything. So right here we can get it. We go back into Honkai, and this is gonna be it, guys. I got the 0 cycle. It was super consistent. This is the same way that I've been doing it the entire time. It is wonderful. Thank y'all for letting me do that, bro, because y'all were like, yo, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I'm like, nah, no way, man. There's no way. And some of you were like, I haven't 0 cycled, but I've seen other people 0 cycle. This is what I would do. I'm like, okay, let me try it. So I just, listen, it's really nice to do that. I understand that some people might not think of 0 cycles as, like, I think the comment that I got was that you guys, they don't understand why 0 cycles are a thing, or they don't matter. And it just feels like a lot of the content creators are kind of hyping it up and blowing it out of proportion. It's not about hyping it up. It's more along the lines of like, there is no other challenge in the game. So when you have challenges to clear things as fast as possible, obviously you would want to do it as fast as possible. What's faster than 1? In this case, 0 or nothing. It took me no time at all based on what the game can read. It took me no time at all, 0 turns, for me to clear what would be considered the hardest form of content. Now, I did mention this in the beginning of the video. I do want to try this with Tingyun. I don't want to use Bronya Tingyun. What I'm going to try and do here, same setup. Do I want Fu Xuan? See, here's the problem. If I bring Fu Xuan, I'm afraid that Tingyun will die. That's like maybe let's try Locha, right? I think a lot of you have Locha, and I believe that was also one of the teams. Let's try Locha. Let me make sure my Tingyun is good. Oh, I didn't show you guys the build. Okay, real quick. So this is my Jingliu build. We have 39.8% crit rate. I'm working on it. Chill. We have 2,500 attack. I went down 100, right? I went down 100 attack points from the last video. We're working on getting that to 3K. Chill. But I did go up by 16%, almost 17% in my crit damage. Awesome. Nothing else really changed about her. You guys saw the traces earlier, 8-8. And then the relics, of course, would have been this. Pela, 143 in speed. I changed her a little bit. By a little bit, all I did was upgrade the boots. So she went from 130 something to like 143. And then crit damage got increased. I don't really care about that. HP and defenses are fine. My Fu Xuan, if you guys are new here, my Fu Xuan is basically perfect to me. 134, this is 133, this is an invisible 134 because of the percentages and the way that works. So she still gets the whole like 134 thing, but the game reads the full value as 133. So I'm not really tripping about that. 2k defense, 8.6k HP. Break effect is whatever. She's got the energy regen rope in order to help her out with that. She's got 2 speed pieces, 2 HP pieces, and then traces are 7, 7, and 4. 4 being because I really just don't care about this ultimate too much. I do need to do this so I can get way more heals. That'd be really nice. She has her sig. I think all my characters have their sig actually. Locha is my, don't ask me about Locha, bro. Don't. I don't like this character. And just like I told y'all about Daniel, if I don't like a character, I really don't want to build them. They're like on my lowest priority. I know he's strong. I just don't care. Lastly is Tingyun. Tingyun has 155, 2400 attack, and then 4k HP, 1k defense. So I feel like she shouldn't die. Oh, and then Dance, which I believe is S2. Yeah, S2 Dance. She's running full musketeer set with the fleet. Now we can try it, right? We can try. And if you guys want, talk me through it on this one as well. We will be on stream later on. By the time you're watching this video, I'm going to be reacting to the new Road Killer video. I'm in it. And so that's a shameless plug. We're going to be reacting to a couple of things, as well as just having a good time running through the new MoC, going through Swarm Universe as well. So if you guys want to come out to that, by all means, you're more than welcome to. Now, with Tingyun, some of the things that I've noticed, or rather that I was paying attention to, because Jingliu is already going to have a lot of her ultimate, I don't really want to waste Tingyun's ultimate to give it to her. So I'm not familiar with doing it this way, because per my guide, I really didn't like these two together unless Jingliu was already in her ascended form. So the same way that I'm going for it. Oh no, why didn't that give me, I don't know why I didn't get the ult right there. That's a little problematic. Did I mess that up? Okay, hold on. I think I messed that up. All right, let's try it this way. So I got, oh, of course I get the crit right there, but I don't get the crit on the trotter. That's crazy. I'm gonna go for this. Boom, right? I didn't blow it up. No, what's going, oh, you know what? It's probably Fu Xuan. Am I missing damage? Okay, I'm a little upset right now. I'm missing damage. I don't like that. Okay, Pela ult here. And then Pela skill. Is that, no, I don't want to do Pela skill, right? And then maybe Jingliu ults. Bring in the damage boost if it doesn't kill. Okay, yeah, it didn't kill, so damage boost on Jingliu, and then I'll have another point for skill. I got Pela ult back again? That's crazy. How did I do that? Okay, awesome. Wait, did I do that on Pela ult? Did I give Pela her ult? I hope I didn't. Really hope I didn't do that. Okay, so let me try it this way, right? We're still in the 0 cycle. It's possible. It's possible for sure. Go for this. And I think I might be able to get another turn. I might be able to get another turn here. So do this. Pop 2. Keep me in Honkai. That's what I want. Yes. Yes, I want to stay in Honkai. Okay. Boom. Okay, I'm not doing as much damage though. That might be a problem. Okay, I have 3 left though. I have 4. I have 4 skill points. I could freeze him right now. Defense. They both have defense down. I'm gonna freeze him. Boom. Excellent. What do I do here? What do I do here? I maybe we could pull this off. I don't have enough to get her back into ultimate, and I don't have enough to give Jingliu these points. So this might be difficult because Tingyun doesn't have her ult, and I think I'm gonna run out right here. Yeah, I don't. What did I do wrong? By the time you're watching this, it's gone and I can't redo it. But I would like to know, what did I do wrong there with using Tingyun? Like I said, I don't use Tingyun with Jingliu. I mean, it's worth it. It could be, right? I stayed in Honkai almost the entire time. I feel like if maybe I did something really wrong in one particular turn and I'm missing an attack or I'm missing Pela, I don't know. Something happened. And I don't know what it was. Regardless, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was just a quick thing that I wanted to do to show you guys that whatever y'all commented, I really did take it into consideration, and then I applied it, and now we're here. If you enjoyed today's video, do leave a like, comment down below, all that fun stuff. Comments have been helping out tremendously, guys. You guys have been commenting on every video, so I very much appreciate that. That's really been helping push me into, I think, YouTube's algorithm. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that since y'all have been commenting every video, the videos have been doing fairly consistently, or like well, I should say, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I'm gonna go stream now. Smell you later.